Alright. Sick. What's up, guys? Another round of League. I'm putting so little time into this game. I pretty much only play League nowadays. League and I auto battle when I can. Yeah, so I've checked everything. I don't have a crazy guy in my league again like I did last time. So I'll probably win. I still can't believe I lost, or I got second last round. But yeah, so I've like everyone in here, this guy's got 78 stars. I think he's used all of his attacks, or almost all of them. So I'm kind of just gonna show off how good stealth hyper battleships are, and I'm only gonna run. I'm just gonna run like this attack, this formation, and I'm just gonna do it against everyone, and just to show you like how powerful it is. I might switch my spread fire here with my defense shield, or like move guys around, but I'm only gonna use these heroes, and I'm only just gonna use this. Not gonna switch anything. Not gonna do anything. And then if we need to scrap some stars up at the end, I'll do that. But I just kind of want to show off the power of it. Oh god, actually this guy might be too good. I'm also going to use regular defense shield, just decided that. But yeah, so we'll just run this. This is actually, he's a decent guy. I think he might be in our chat. I'm pretty sure he is. But yeah, he's got pretty stable fleet right there. But I would run defense shield if you're going to run 3 DPS like that. And I would not put your counterfire hero in the tank spot. It's really easy to take it out with piercing fire that way. Which I'm not going to use. Just because I just want to see how well my fleet will take it out. But yeah, we'll run regular defense shield. And then, yeah, we'll just see how hard we hit. I don't know if I'll get full stars just doing this. I probably won't. But I just want to see how much damage I'll do. Alright, that'll pop that guy. Alright, we got 5 stars. Yeah. Kind of got lucky that his counterfire hero didn't proc twice on any of my DPS guys. If another one had died, I think I would have lost the stars. Right here, Nine Fingers is also in the chat. I like this setup a lot more, but he does have the hyper motherships and he's running fire defense, so he must not have the bypass devices, because you can get by with just a cannon defense. Unless he's doing the fighter defense to get more durability on these, which you could do, but I don't know if it's necessarily the best option. And then I think that's Peter, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so he's got a pretty decent fleet. If this guy was advanced, it'd be a lot stronger. Then I don't know if I like Clara on missiles right there. Or on beams. I might put her on missiles instead. Or cannons, but you can always just stealth right by the cannon, so it's not that much of a threat. But yeah, this fleet's actually pretty decent. I'll run my defense shield again, because advanced counterfire is such a bitch to fight. Especially on like when it regens like that. If you can't put out the damage quick enough, it's really bad. I think advanced piercing fire helps a lot with it, but I'm too lazy to do it. Even though I have like 200 PFLDs and like a decent hero for it, I just haven't done it yet. Actually, I don't even know. Do I have enough league points for it? I do. I'll get it sometime. Not now though. But yeah, so we'll just run the same thing. Actually, I want my EF on the other side. Just because I'd rather have EF hit the counterfire guy, because EF doesn't actually proc. It doesn't proc counterfire with the explosion hit, so that's pretty good that way. And then it'll do a decent amount of damage too. So actually, what I should have done is unstealth. But like I said, I wasn't gonna switch up my fleet unless I need to. Looks like I'll need to, maybe. Rip. Alright, that's fine. Looks like people are getting a little stronger. I'm literally just gonna run everyone, and then we'll just go back and get the stars. Like I said, I don't really super care about this game anymore. I kind of just play it just to play it, but like the motivation to grind and like do other things just isn't there right now. I won last league and I was kind of like, what do I do now, you know? Like not much left in this game, but yeah, I think it'd be cool if new stuff was added in, which they're talking about, but we'll see when it finally happens. I don't have the energy to just go for more. Wow, we've got high beam evasion actually. I don't have the energy to like grind for trons and do all the stuff that I should be doing, just because I'm just too lazy. But, geez, a lot of cannons there. I don't know if I like triple cannon setup there. Actually, I know I don't like it. It's too limited on defense, too easy to beat. Is FleetCom going on right now, or is it later tonight? I think it's later tonight. I try not to stream during FleetCom. Alright, dang, looks like this guy just got here. He shouldn't have piercing fire on a Cannon Master. He also doesn't have any ability. Looks like he needs ability drones. Yeah, he must have just gotten here. Oh, what's up, Gotcha? I haven't seen you in chat for a while, but that's because I've been... that's because I haven't been in chat lately. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of other things in my life. AN hasn't been one of them. Hyperlab Daily and League, yeah. You get 2 wins then, I'm assuming? I'm assuming you got 2 wins.
I'm 3rd generation cure master with Edwards, Virginia hams. We cure basically 2 different types of dry cured hams. One is what we call the shortcut method, which is using the shortcut ham, the hot cut off, where we age them about 4 to 6 months.
It's weird. Whatever. Alright. Alright, Galaga. Yeah, a lot of new level 100s. Looks like there's in here. Last week, this one isn't great. Damn, that was like, you see my last round? It was rough, dude. It was rough. I still actually don't know how I didn't get 5 stars. Some guy, I think it was Nate Curry, was talking about how like it's like after a certain threshold. I think he said 32.75 or something like that %. You lose it, but I was 32.51%, and I lost my 4-star. But it never actually fell. I just never got a 5th one. And that actually cost me League, so which probably cost me actually the entire season of League, because Achilles is just gonna win everything again. So yeah, a little frustrating that way, but whatever. To be fair, I only won last season because I had one round where I had 5 more stars than he did. Just because I had an extra guy pop in, so like that's just a dumb way to win. So are you running hyper battleships like me? Oh, you got him stealth? Or no? And like, how many attack upgrades do you have? I honestly don't know how far your hyper is yet. Jeez, 48%. Get an ability. Just get a Tron on this person, man. He's probably running XP Trons, to be honest. Yeah, none of these guys were like in my league last time. I had a bunch of heavy hitters. You need 1 more stealth. It'll help a lot once you get that, because then you can just yeah, it's a lot better I think with missiles than it is with cannons. But like cannons work for sure. Dang, this guy's running a lot of battleships. I don't like battleships without the hyper ones. I don't think they're that good. Because like you can't run full attack because you only get 3 devices, so you're missing out on like 20 to 30%. And I don't know, motherships will just do it better. But this guy has like level 2 motherships. It's not gonna cut it. He should gun for hyper. I see a lot of people like trying to wait for hyper, and that used to be what I would do too. I was always like, yeah, you should wait for hyper. Like, I want to make sure I have all my other stuff. And then I realized I was like, that's like you need to have it. It's just limited by time. So like now not like I wish I had done it sooner. Although at this point it doesn't really matter. Jeez. He's got 148% production on this. That's funny. 6 attack upgrades? Yeah, that's fine. Are you splitting research then, or are you just gunning for stealth? I went 4 attack, and then I gunned straight for stealth, and then I went straight for attack afterwards. Because I felt like stealth was the big game changer for me. Yeah, I also don't like this formation that he's in. But I mean, he probably didn't put much thought into it, considering he left his governor in there. Oh jeez. Oh, I'm still running regular defense shield. Whatever. You'll hit it tomorrow? Nice. Yeah. I don't know what I should go next. I'm gonna put points into the hypercharger. I've just been waiting for now because I'm not totally sure where I want to put them yet. I need to like lab out with a spreadsheet or something what I want my endgame fleet to be and where I want my evasion to go and stuff. And then my hyper ship tech, I'm not sure. I think I'll probably just go hyper motherships like everyone else, because I do have a lot of good MS Master heroes, and that'll help my defense fleet a lot. But like I still need some more points in it to get the 2 points in fighter resist and some cost reduction. I don't know if I'll run 5. Because like it'll only be for a defense fleet, so I could probably get away with like even just 2 or 3 if I'm only using it for defense. And I run hyper battleships and stealth, but the game froze. You serious? Jeez, it did. Shit. I'll reload it 1 sec. Dang, that sucks. I've been blowing everyone up. I don't know why it does that. Oh well. Has it been frozen this whole time? If so, that sucks. Whatever. My bad, stream. Cool. Alright, we're back now. Cool. It looks like it's updating. Alright, sick. Has it been like that? It's been like that the whole time? Jeez. Well, whatever. RIP half my kills. I'm at 52 stars. Only ones I dropped to were 9 fingers. His counterfire hero blew me up, and I think one of his beams got me too because I didn't quite take it out. But yeah. I'll hit him up later. Oh yeah, and Art was also another challenging guy, but I ended up kind of getting lucky. I think he's been crushing everyone else. So I actually didn't even make a defense fleet. How are people doing against me? Cobra, no, I told you I didn't have stealth. He probably just didn't proc his missiles. Yeah, I honestly didn't even have time to make a defense setup, so I'm literally just running my offensive setup. So just stealth missiles, which is terrible to run in defense. Alright. This guy's going all out with his cannons and beams. I don't like cannon beams as a combo. I think if you're gonna run 2 weapons in like a defense fleet, better to run like cannons or missiles, or if you're on an earlier servers, fighters and cannons, or like fighters and beams can be good too. I'd probably go fighters and cannons, to be honest. But having the difference in there, because like if I was a lower level guy, I could just beat this person by just running I wouldn't need to run pyro device or anything like that. I could just run the hybrid one, so I would get a lot of attack bonus. But yeah, just my thoughts. I'll switch back to that. Dang. Yeah, so sorry I didn't have the stream actually running. Slap down. Wow, very much a cookie cutter setup. Beam defense and cannon defense? Actually, maybe it's not the cookie cutter. Mag jamming is kind of weird. I don't know if I like mag jamming right away. I think it's decent when it's advanced, so you get the evasion bonus. But I think he'd be better off with maybe the threat of a counterfire or advanced confusion fire. But he just doesn't have this stuff yet, so understandable. He's got a decent amount of ability. Yeah, decent fleet. Normally, I'd like I said, if I was switching, I would run swap my devices and stuff. But I'm just running it straight through, and we'll see how many stars I get. He's got decent resist. Wow, that guy had a lot higher resist than I thought. No, he just had 95. And I wasn't running an extra attack device. Would have been a different story the other way, but no worries. Alright, Zip running the DTs. I think he was close to Hyper Destroyers. He must not have them yet. I thought he did, though. But yeah, he's trying to dodge the cannons, resist the missiles. But yeah. And like I said, with cannon and beams here, I wouldn't do that. If you're gonna run like explosive cannons, put Claire on missiles, I think. Jeez. Cool. Dirt. And he's got, yeah, he's still got this A hero. Guess he's just too far invested, but I find it really funny that he's got all these hypers and stuff. I think he has close to max resistance to everything, but yo, what's up, Anubis? How'd your league go? Again, why is everyone cannons and beams? Whatever. Maybe he doesn't have max resistance. Never mind. Or maybe he does. I actually don't know. Actually, yeah, I think he did. He just had a low fleet scale, so it just blew up quick. Good for now. You gonna get top 25? Yeah, like this missile and cannon's threat is a lot more. Advanced confusion fire with missiles. Yeah, I don't know if I get all my stars first try with this guy. So, well, I mean, we'll try it anyway, but could be a little bit of a threat. Just popping this one over there. And then, oh, shit, now I won't be able to, oh, and I will. I hope you get that 25 too. Who are the heavy hitters in yours? Jeez. How'd he blow up so fast? He got a max resistance, dude. I thought that fleet was gonna be hard. He must just not have max missile resist, but dang. Alright, lots of missiles here. Dang. Cobra, you're doing the troll. Doing the confusion fire and advanced confusion fire. That's like that one fleet that I had that ran 2 advanced confusion fires. Got enough to develop hyper motherships, but leading on hyper motherships, most of my advanced skills aren't 15. So yeah, you don't know if you'll get the most out of hyper battleships. I mean, are you talking Trons too? Cause like, the big thing with hyper battleships, in my opinion, is like you get a decent amount of boost when you only have to run one Skilltron, and then so like if you can get to natural 11, it's really good. But like if you only can get to level 9 or 7, I think it's still doable. you just like will lose out on like 10k lead or like 30 ability. So it ends up being like 30% attack almost, maybe 40%. But like it's really not that bad, I don't think. I think it depends on the heroes that you have. Like having advanced intercept missile, which also doesn't need to be high level at all. Advanced intercept missile, I advanced it like when I only had advanced level 2, because it hits 100% of the time, so you don't have like a percent proc rate or anything. Why am I running an Atron on this guy? Oh yeah, I think I wanted that. Yeah, why am I running an Atron? That has to be a mistake, right? What do I normally run? This? Yeah, I don't know why I was doing that. Oh well. Yeah, I think it'll depend. It depends on the heroes that you have, because like the defense shield can just be whatever, but you need to be able to just hit the DPS. So you need probably Clara or someone better than Clara. Explosive fire is okay. The more I use it, the more I wish I kind of had like another advanced random fire or something like that. Advanced spread's huge, so you kind of like need heroes like this. Otherwise, it's really difficult. Like if you're gonna try and run them with like a long range fighter for general use, I don't think it'll work that well. But yeah, I don't know. And also, I mean, for the time being, like if you have a cannon master, you can use cannons. I wouldn't invest any more in him, but like I had this spread hero guy. Show you in a sec. I ran Quinby for a bit, who actually has pretty terrible stats, like 93 gov and then 143 defense. I really wasn't putting out much, but I just tried him up to 15 and just ran him in hyper battleships with cannons for a bit. And then I actually also ran Forest. Why does he have trons on? Whatever. No, they're nothing good. So I actually ran Forest for a bit, and just because he was like super glass cannon, so I ran him with cannons, and I got him to random fire at 15. So like I made these cannon masters work for the time being, but then like I needed the viability of the combat masters later on. So, but yeah, I don't know what you're trying to do. Like if you're trying to make it work with like Adeline or something, which I think is what Coburn was trying to do. It can be a little bit difficult, just because, like you won't be stealthed right away. So, of course, hyper motherships are always the safe option, I think, in my opinion. But all right, back to Coburn. What was I gonna run again? No, I was just gonna run the same setup. Yeah, and then I don't think that'll be too big of an issue with him. I'll run an advanced defense shield. Not that it really matters too much. And then, yeah, I think, like I said, I just want to run this, and then I'll waste other attacks later. But what I'll do is I'll run more attack devices, so I'll get that benefit if I need it. We'll see. My beams might just wipe him because his advanced CFF is gone now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take it anyway. Yeah. Alright, whatever. So you're saying my Melina is a combat master with advanced spread fire. It's advanced 13. Yeah, that's great. You'll definitely be able to make it work. Oh, maybe I won't actually. Okay, never mind. I will. It was healing a lot there. Stealth is almost done, as in like maxed done, or like you almost have it to 400, because you need 2,200 points. It's like a month of dedicated device research. Cause like you gotta max it out 3 times, and it goes from like I think it's like 400 to 500 to 600 to 700. 700 is the last upgrade. 400 is just the first you buy it, and then there's a 500, 600, 700 upgrade. Because right away it only protects you from long range fighter 15, and then the next upgrade is it protects you from Altares. The next one is Quakes, and then the next one is PC. And being able to shield or to stealth against piercing cannon is pretty much like when I used it. I don't think I ran stealth before then. I just ran. Oh, one more stage left. Sick. Yeah, dude, go hyper battleships. I think they're super fun, super good to use, especially at the point in the game where we're in right now. Cause like, I don't know, running all attack is just way more fun than running kind of like a weird like RES fleet with hyper motherships, and then you have to swap devices and stuff. It's just easier running it. But yeah, I'd go hyper battleships, dude. It's fun. And you say that you're almost done with stealth, so you can actually just roll them out with cannons first. And the thing is, like, they're really cheap to run. They're not that hard. Like, you just need. I only run 4 cost reductions. You might want 5 if you do a lot of like auto battling in war and stuff. Especially if you're just starting out with them, because the repairs and stuff will get pretty pricey. And then the attack upgrades, they're just like beneficial, but like they're not gonna make or break it. It's only 20% attack, which is like almost a device. But yeah, I'd try it out. And it, like, if you end up using Adeline anyway, that's fine. Where like if you invested in her, explosive fire is okay to use. Yeah, I mean, eventually you'll want a combat master, but she'll do the job, and if she's stealthed, it's fine. Like, that's what I'm waiting for. Once we see what hyper weapons come out, like, I might end up switching to a missile master for spread. Well, it depends on the LDs that I can get back and all that. But yeah, I think missile masters are okay in hyper battleships. I'm just not doing it for the flexibility of hyper stuff. Dang, I already won. Jeez. Alright. Then we got fighters, cannons, beams. He's got the fighter defense. Yeah, this would be his fighter defense was defense shield inside. It'd be good, unless he's running it, so he can get the durability reflex shield on all these guys, which he could be doing. Yes, we'll just hit him and see. DPS are gone. Yeah, people need to get their durability upgrades up. Alright, so we 5-starred everybody except 9 Fingers, so good job to 9 Fingers. And we'll hit him again. We'll respec for him. But yeah, so that was just like the power of hyper battleships. I just moved my my monitor a bit. So that's like the power of hyper battleships right there. The max stealth hyper battleships, of course. But yeah, I didn't switch any devices. All I did was just run through everyone. I swapped like places of guys a little bit, but nothing too crazy. I ran through League in 20 minutes, and like I was talking and stuff like that. I was kind of rambling at points. I only got through almost everyone. So obviously, like, you can't do that against like a lot of the heavy hitters. And if more people were like 9 Fingers and like a lot of other guys too, like if I had like Garancho and like people last time, it'd be a lot more difficult, and I would have to spec up. But yeah. So I think I'll just add an attack device. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can just pop them this way. See if it was proc rates or if it's actually a thing. I'm not too worried about it. I'll get max stars anyway, so. Hyper battleships are too strong. My beams didn't even proc one time. I have all my other stuff did proc though, but yeah. So there it is. Unless Art 5 stars everyone first try. How did 9 Fingers only get 1 star? Oh, he tried to hit me. 9 Fingers. If you watch this, Just run missiles against me. You'll beat me. I was too lazy to set it up. But, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sorry it was a quick kind of league. Didn't really have to do much. I guess I'll be back next week, but like I said, I've been taking this game pretty chill lately. Haven't been pushing it at all. Maybe like if new stuff comes out, it might be a little different. But yeah, having a rough time with hyper motherships with advanced confusion fire or advanced counter fire. Yeah, that's like, I definitely think that an MS Master is much more of a threat to hyper battleships than Nargis is, just because of the durability. The only thing is like, so ideally what you would do is you push your, I have my beam evasion up, but ideally you would run the fighter evade engine, and that would put you to, I think 134 fighter evasion, which is close to, like, I think, yeah, they'll have like 183 accuracy, so you'll get hit like half the time, about. But if they run an accuracy extra, then they'll hit 100% of the time. But if you run an evasion extra, then you'll like never get hit. So if you run an evasion extra, so you have to do some extra swapping, then you can pretty much beat them, and then it won't be a threat at all unless it's a Nargis. I think advanced piercing fire can also help with it a lot, and maybe also advanced long range fighter. But I haven't looked into like running any of those. Oh, confusion fire. Yeah, confusion fire also can be a bit of a challenge, especially if they don't have them in the tank spots, so you can't like single it out with piercing fire, advanced piercing fire, or anything like that. The thing that I found is like, it can be especially troublesome if you're still running cannons with it, but if you have it stealthed, it's a lot better. And you just kind of gotta like, if you can run that extra attack device, it helps so much. Like right here I'm running like 5.61, but if I run pop stealth off and I put this on, I go from 5.61 billion to 6.18, which actually makes a pretty big difference. I don't want the hypercharging device, I want stealth device back on. Other than that though, like if it's only one, what I do is I make sure my explosive fire would hit it, or a random fire can also work, and then you kind of just gotta hope and pray that you proc. A lot of this game comes down to procking, and like confusion fire would wreak havoc against you, no matter what ship type you're in. It's a really good defensive skill, I think. Yeah, I suppose super, like, it all depends on how much you wanna put into your setups. Like a lot of times the setups we use, we just run into walls that we know are walls, and we kind of just run through it anyway. But if you really wanted to, like, you could switch to like, you could probably just run hyper destroys with like a charging device with a lot of missile stuff, or missile evasion, and you could just evade the confusion fire, assuming they're using perfect missile. I think your DPS can do that, maybe not. But it all depends on like what sacrifices you want to make and stuff. Actually, you probably wouldn't be able to. Never mind, I'm dumb. Because you would have to sacrifice attack for that. But yeah, I know. I think Tony Rudd was talking about how he runs, like, he'll run missile bypass possibly, and like if you don't need, like say for this, like say I don't need my accuracy super high or something like that, like I don't need all this accuracy, I could run an extra missile resist extra, and that way I could max my missile resist so that I'm not taking much damage anyway. And that way, like, because PM has a really low proc time, so if he misses one, I'll get another chance to proc, and I can just like stall them out that way, and I can still get the win. I think that's a way to go about beating it. But right now, I'm still at the. I'm just gonna throw my entire fleet at him and hope it works. But yeah. No, hybrid battleships aren't the end all be all. There's a lot of this game, and everything has counters and stuff. But they're really nice for just running through everyone, which is kind of like what I've been doing. So. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Probably gonna call it now. I think fleet comp starts at 9, so it's probably a good time to end it. But yeah. Cheers, guys. I'll see you next week.